Hi friends, today we are going to see about MIUI 11 for POCO F1. As you all know, MIUI 11 has been enrolled recently for POCO F1 and there has been lots of changes in the display, and also the font and the look and feel has been totally different when compared to MIUI 10. And let's see some of the key features. I wanted to discuss 5 features here, and the first, let's go into settings and then let's see what version that has been upgraded. So if you see, the setting that has been upgraded is MIUI Global 11.0.5 stable version for POCO, and the Android version is still 9. Some of you might have expected Android 10, but it's still good when compared to your earlier versions. So the first feature that I wanted to discuss was the connection and sharing. They have recently given Mi Share. For Xiaomi has actually partnered with other devices like Vivo, Realme, Oppo, and Xiaomi, of course. And this is one of the key features. Like for example, you need not have a separate app for sharing your applications or sharing your files. This becomes easy when you have an inbuilt app, and also security comes into play, where most of us would have experienced some unknown things that are going in the background when you are using a third party application. So Xiaomi has considered that, and they have partnered with other devices, so that becomes pretty easy for the users to share any of the features. This is the first feature. The second feature that I wanted to discuss was the dark mode. Xiaomi actually had a promise for the dark mode, which actually works pretty well when compared. I mean, when you hover over applications also, but there is some lag in some of the applications, and some applications when you run over it isn't as expected, but it does the job, and we could actually schedule it between the timelines that you wanted to have the dark mode. So that's somewhat good, but I think they would actually do a pretty good job in fixing the issues that are facing in the dark mode. So the third feature that I wanted to discuss was about the calculator feature that everyone is so engrossed about. If you see the calculator has a floating calculator, and this could actually float upon any application, and you could do you can use that application, the numbers from that application, and do the calculation here, which is somewhat good when compared to your earlier times, like wherein you have to hover between applications and then do the calculations. So it's somewhat good. And also, if you see, there are lots of conversion factors that MIUI has given separately, and so these are things that they have upgraded in the inner side of the calculator. So that is pretty cool too. And the fourth feature that I wanted to discuss was the file manager. And here, if you see the file manager, there is a preview of the docs which was previously not available, and we could actually preview the docs, and then based upon the doc size, or the look, the preview itself, we could actually open it or delete it, or this becomes more easier when compared to the earlier times, like wherein you have to open it and then see and then delete, or do any action that you wanted to do in the document section. So that is one of the key features that they have done. And file manager was the fourth feature that I wanted to discuss. So that's almost it. And the other feature the fifth feature that I wanted to discuss was the alarm sounds that MIUI has given newly. If you see, there are different types of settings for alarms, like weather alarm, weekly alarm, which changes each and every day, daydream, and these are customized based upon each and every person and every thing that they wanted to have. Like weather alarm has different day sounds, more evening sounds and night sounds, which are somewhat good. And Actually, one thing that I was expecting was the battery power backup for I mean, they promised they would be giving a ultra power battery saver, but I don't think that has been done. If I go and see in some of the areas, like in China they have rolled out, but here there is no ultra battery saver options that they had promised. But still, when you're having a mi phones does have a good battery life, and I don't think that would make much of a difference. But the look and feel wise, the fonts and the look of the fonts and the UI settings, that it's pretty cool that MIUI has concentrated more on these features and given what the user wants. So good guys, like this MIUI 11 for POCO F1 is good, and thanks for watching the video.